Hi, I'm Zoe. Zoe Liston. I know some of you know who I am and some of you do not. That's totally fine. You guys are here today to spend 2 hours learning about how to read an appraisal. Okay? First of all, let me tell you who I am. I started in real estate in the 90s as a realtor, and then pretty quickly I got into appraising. Somebody needed an apprentice, and so I started appraising. Kind of like that side a whole lot better, because you know what? You don't deal with clients. You don't deal with buyers. You deal with loan officers, and they don't work nights and weekends, so it's all good. My whole career I was doing both sides, but mostly focusing on appraising. So here's a question for you, especially you agents who have been around for a while. Do you know how to read an appraisal? Do you remember sitting at a closing table and they would hand your buyer their appraisal, and then your buyer would look at you and start asking questions? You're like, well, I don't know how to read that thing. You remember the terror when your buyer starts asking you questions, and you hope the loan officer is there and will answer questions for you. I was like that. I would sit there at those closing tables and just think, I don't know what that thing is. I never saw it. And my first listing, the appraiser called and asked, could they come in and measure, do the appraisal? I'm like, sure. Who, what do you do? Can I come watch? And she did let me go watch, but she refused to talk to me. Ever had that happen with an appraiser? Okay. So I know that from the realtor standpoint, you don't know what's going on with the appraisals a whole heck of a lot. And because I've always done both sides, I've started teaching people about how to do that, how to look at the appraisal and how to read it and what's going on there. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Are there any appraisers in the group? Okay. You're going to help me teach?
Sure.
Okay. you're double fisting it. You're going to. Okay. So the appraisal is changing. It's been changing a lot over the last couple of years, and it's been probably 2 years. They're telling us the whole form is going to change, but so far it hasn't changed yet. We don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but at least you'll understand the concepts by going through this. So, do many of you read the appraisals when your clients get them? Do you take a look at them at all? You do? Okay. What are you specifically looking for when you're looking at them? Other than the very first page with the value. After you see that, throw the whole thing away, right? Are you looking for issues or?
Yeah. For the comps that they use and how similar they actually are to the home that was being appraised.
Okay, looking for the comps and making sure that they are similar to the home that needs to be appraised. Okay, very good. By the way, here's a kind of